Alright, this is the largest upgrade to date. I hope you guys like this. I've literally spent almost the entire weekend in an office trying to make it as good as possible. But here we go. First off, we're starting from scratch. Going to upload a basic file. Let's do an address list first. So in here, we're going to select just a normal address list. Let's do the Joe address mailer. And you'll see I changed this, and I like this drastically more. When you click a field, it actually shows you down here what you're doing. So as I'm structuring the address, you'll see that it's structuring it and showing me exactly what my label is going to look like. So it helps the user actually see what they're doing. I'm going to, actually let's just put everything on here. So here's a perfectly structured address. We're going to process and verify with the labels. And you'll see we have 54 labels that have all passed validation. And here, this is using your validation API. So we submitted this, and you'll see we got the 10-digit zip code and all that stuff. You're going to see a bunch of different buttons on here now. So we have one is view PDF proof. So if I click this, I actually get to see a copy of exactly what's going on, and I got my click to mail proof here. If I was to click edit, I get to edit in place this address. So let's, I'm going to change this to a non-valid address. We're going to update it, and you'll see on here, now it turns red. It's easy for me to see that this is a non-validated address. So very, very cool stuff on here. I'm going to now edit it back, so we're going to change it to a good address, but I'm going to leave out some information. I'm going to use my Office suite, but I'm not going to put the suite number down there. And you'll see when I update this, it tells me that it's still going to go through, past everything, but it failed DPV because it's missing a secondary suite. So that's all good at that point. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to click to upload right now. It's going to pop up my template settings. And just for a sample on here, I'm going to put address on first page. And you'll see when I do that, if I click view proof now, I get the proof with this area blacked out, trying to simulate your servers. So pretty drastic upgrades on that. It lets everyone see stuff very, very easily. Also on this, you'll notice these buttons along top. If I want to export this list for my own keeping, I click one of these buttons. I just hit the PDF button, and now you'll see I got a PDF of my exact data grid. Same goes for, you could do Excel, print, or whatever you want. If I click print, it actually gives me a really nice format where I could actually go and print this. I could do a landscape, and it gives me everything that's that we're looking for. So again, I think it's very cool. Hopefully you guys do too. Same stuff goes with the view page stuff. If I click this, it would take me to the thing. But now here's a very cool part. So we're going to now upload to the servers. So it first tells me that I don't have valid template settings, so I'm going to use one that I know is good. So this is a good developer template. And we're going to upload this list to click and mail it. So one button click, this is going through. You can see the status right now is uploading the PDF, which this is, and now it's uploading the address list, creating the job, and in a second we will get the completed items. Still waiting on your servers to respond to the submitted job number. And there it goes. So now this is a successful thing. We got everything processed on there. You'll notice this button here that says upload a new list. This was a requested feature, but right from the screen now I could go upload a whole new address list. So let's just do this one right here. It's pretty much the same list, but just for the purpose of showing you. When I do this now, all my template settings are already on there, showing me the template. So everything's already done. Process and verify the labels. And again, one button click. Now my template's already set, so I don't need to do it again. So now it's submitting to you guys again. So that's very quick if you want to do multiple templates. So again, I think it's cool. Hopefully you guys do too. But yes, this is just the start of everything. We got about 20 other really cool features on here that I'm going to skip off the minor ones, but I'll try to give you a quick demo on the major ones. So again, submitting the job to you guys. And in a second we should get the response that shows that it's a successful job. Job submitted successfully. All right, so we're all good on that. So now let's go and start over and do a PDF mailer. So I'm going to upload a mailer. We'll do the invoice 5 since those are some of the testing files. And here we're going to do a real quick structure on here, and we're going to process and verify it. Again, I found everything perfectly. If I view my proof on here, you'll see that it's showing me the, actually, these two are the same things, but if I do Landscape by Gary Weiss, starts on page 3, ends on page 3, I click View Proof, you'll see it's Landscape by Gary Weiss, it's just my one page. So again, in my opinion, very cool stuff. Again, if I click Upload a Mail from here, it's going to bring up my template because it's not set. If I set it prior, it would not do that. And let's upload a template. And we're going to upload it to your server. So it's uploading and we've got a successful batch, which the batch is much faster, or the batch API is, but I think it's because it doesn't wait for the job to be submitted. So I hope you guys see these features or these upgrades because they're pretty cool on there. Again, if I want to edit in place, all I got to do is modify the address and I could change it to whatever I want. Testing, and that's going to fail because it's not a good address. But again, anything that fails will show up right on top, makes it very easy for the person to see. And after you submit something, you could always upload a new one, and I could do 50 files in a row if I wanted to. So now let's start over again and let's get another cool feature, or what I think is a cool feature. Under address list, we have a button here that says manually type address list. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to type Vinny, my organization, address, Alright, so now on this I'm going to use this address list, and you'll see here it is right now, and again ready to upload. And I'm going to upload a normal template. Let's select this one, and if it validates, which it will, I can now click my button and it's off to you guys. So it's creating another submit job. So as you can see, you're able to navigate this very, very quick, much better than the last way on here. I tried to black out some things and kind of force a flow on it, and by doing that, I was able to kind of get a much stronger system, because it's much harder to break if I could control how someone's going through something. But this is going to finish submitting in a second. Again, this is waiting on your server, so that's the delay, and it's successfully submitted. Everything's good on there, and that's pretty much it. So that's all these main features. All the bug fixes have been done. So for instance, let's do a new address list on here. So I'm going to upload a new address list. Let's do the international one. Actually, that one's a little bit larger. I'm going to take a Joe Mailer address list again, and again, it shows me very nicely how everything looks in there. We're going to create bad address, or I'm going to trick this to be a country address. So I'm going to make this look a little bit so it's not city state zip, and let's call this Denmark. So on here, actually, let's do this. Alright, so now what I just simulated is I've tricked the system to think that this is an international address, and this is whether this is a good address, bad address, we don't know. All we know is the system's going to think it's international. So when I click this, you'll see that, again, nothing got filled out. The validation status, though, is no additional details, because it's basically just a note saying we cannot validate the international stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. There's a million other bug fixes, and I've gone through this thing a gazillion times, so I hope it's pretty solid. But I will be pushing out a commit in the morning. But if you guys can, I'll try to wait till maybe 10:30 or so. So if there's any changes or cleanup or anything like that prior to pushing this out, because this is a very big upgrade, please let me know, and I'll try to do it so we do one commit and deploy tomorrow for the live version, or on the production server. Other than that, like I said, I've worked most of the weekend on this, so it's one of those things where I enjoyed the challenge, but got a little bit engulfed in it, and once I started, I didn't really want to stop on stuff. So yeah, again, plan on 10:30 Central Standard Time. I will do the commit and just take a look at it, see if there's anything you want me to change. Thanks.